Google AI mode is fundamentally changing how brands get discovered, and most people are getting it completely wrong. Traditional SEO asked how to rank on page 1, but AI mode asks how to become a brand the AI model trusts enough to recommend. In September 2025, Google processed 210 times more searches than ChatGPT, and users now see an AI overview at the top with a single Dive Deeper in AI mode button. People who've used Google for years now have instant AI-powered search without switching platforms or learning new behaviors, making adoption seamless. Let's examine the critical misunderstandings marketers have about how AI mode actually works. The surface truth suggests AI mode simply summarizes top-ranking pages, but the dangerous reality is that it performs sophisticated analysis of entities, context, and trust signals across the entire web. A WordPress SEO plugin company with top 3 rankings and solid domain authority discovered that AI mode was recommending competitors who ranked lower in traditional search results. AI mode recommendations are shaped by the model's training knowledge, current web content, entity recognition, and trust signals all working together. Your brand needs to exist in 2 places: the model's internal understanding, built during training, and fresh, credible mentions across the web, checked at query time. Here's what happens behind the scenes when someone asks AI mode a question. When someone asks, what is the best WordPress SEO plugin? AI mode doesn't run one search. It fans out into multiple related searches about plugin comparisons, optimization techniques, and head-to-head evaluations. A single question about WooCommerce plugins for local business triggers searches across general plugins, free extensions, local pickup solutions, SEO considerations, file uploads, and enterprise development. Google Gemini's deep research feature reveals the hidden layer of AI mode's search process. Deep research shows AI mode's systematic approach, recognizing the need for comparison, prioritizing recent content, seeking authoritative reviews, identifying differentiators, confirming contenders, exploring alternatives, analyzing pricing, and evaluating technical performance. Beyond visible searches, AI mode conducts hidden queries targeting schema markup capabilities, site speed benchmarks, and migration ease analysis. When many authoritative websites consistently say the same thing about a brand, Gemini forms a consensus view and treats it as credible. Rank Math is frequently cited across multiple independent sources as excelling in schema markup and being the most lightweight option with minimal performance impact. Now let's look at what this means for your content strategy. Businesses must identify the differentiating factors AI mode cares about, create aligned content, build product alignment, and most critically, generate what others say about the brand. 3 elements form the essential foundation. The product must be genuinely good enough to recommend, people must see real value in it, and a strong community must actively recommend it. Tactical shortcuts through backlinks and guest posts alone won't work. AI mode requires genuine brand building, supported by real product quality and community endorsement. According to RF's data, branded web mentions have the strongest correlation with AI visibility. A paid mention strategy requires continuous money flow and is unsustainable, while an organic recommendation strategy, built on genuinely good products, creates lasting AI mode visibility. New brands must move through 3 distinct phases to become visible in AI mode. Phase 1 is about establishing your fundamental positioning and content foundation. Brand positioning is the root decision. Choose a specific market position, target a unique audience segment, develop a distinctive methodology, or solve a specific problem uniquely well. Build a website foundation with helpful content about your product and how it solves problems to support long-term branded searches. Before starting outreach, create a simple press kit with a short business paragraph, professional logo, founder bio, downloadable assets, and consistent brand imagery. Phase 2 is about actively placing your brand in relevant contexts through strategic outreach. A weak mention request simply asks to be included. while a valuable content offer provides unique insights, original data, or expert commentary. I analyzed the page speed impact of the top 10 WordPress SEO plugins on 100 test sites. Here's what I found. Can I share this data with your audience? Phase 3 focuses on creating consistent activity and presence around your brand. Holding competitions where the best content wins money, creates ongoing engagement, and generates continuous brand mentions. Based on in-house research, 65% of the time a YouTube video is cited as one of the sources in AI overviews. When someone asks about Facebook groups for learning AI Mode provides sources from Facebook. It pulls from wherever the best answer lives. Establish presence across YouTube, TikTok, podcasts, Medium, forums, Reddit, Quora, and Wikipedia to build the trust signals AI models look for. Views and attention are getting harder to capture. You have to be more creative going forward. Let's talk about what brand positioning actually means in practice. KFC is known for finger-licking good fried chicken, Subway for fresh, customizable food, and Domino's for speed and satisfaction. That's clear brand positioning. A single consistent positioning message must be distributed across YouTube ads, TikTok ads, Facebook ads, sponsorships, podcast appearances, creator sponsorships, and affiliate programs to create the pattern AI models recognize. Let me tell you about RevMatch, a B2B SaaS company that learned how to show up in AI mode. RevMatch helps B2B companies automate partner revenue reporting. RevMatch had top 3 rankings for partner revenue reporting software, decent domain rating, and ultimate guideposts pulling steady traffic. Everything looked good by traditional metrics. After Gemini-style AI overviews launched, RevMatch's pages still ranked in blue links, but AI mode itself was recommending competitors, some smaller than RevMatch. Here's why traditional SEO wasn't enough for RevMatch. RevMatch optimized to please a ranking algorithm, while their competitors optimized to fit into the model's mental map of the category. In AI mode, Gemini builds an entity knowledge graph connecting RevMatch as a company to specific competitors, the problem space of partner revenue reporting, and related concepts like data warehouses and Salesforce. RevMatch's entity presence was weak, appearing mainly on its own site and directory listings, while Channel Pilot showed strong presence across conference lineups, integration documentation, comparison pages, and podcasts. To the AI model, RevMatch looked like a website that talks about partner revenue, while Channel Pilot appeared as a well-connected, well-defined entity in the partner revenue and RevOps space. Gemini asks 4 critical questions about any brand. Who are they? Who talks about them? What they do? And how they relate to other known entities. RevMatch faced a second major issue: inconsistency between self-description and external corroboration. RevMatch claimed to be the leading partner revenue platform trusted by enterprise teams, but the web showed few independent reviews, no recent conference talks, and inconsistent language across profiles. Channel Pilot demonstrated trust through customer case studies, conference citations, detailed G2 reviews, and consistent messaging everywhere as partner revenue analytics for B2B SaaS. RevMatch showed weak trust signals with big claims and low corroboration, while Channel Pilot showed strong trust signals with modest claims and high corroboration. AI trust assessment is influenced by consistent naming across platforms, aligned descriptions from independent sources, claims matching observable evidence, and public presentations. Understanding how Gemini reconciles 2 layers of knowledge is critical for AI mode visibility. Gemini's knowledge system contains base understanding from training time and live web grounding at query time that checks current maintenance and fresh mentions. When a user asks about partner revenue tools, Gemini checks its training knowledge, identifies relevant tools, searches the current web, assesses freshness, compares activity levels, and makes a recommendation. Legacy tool appears everywhere in older training content, but shows outdated documentation, fewer recent mentions, and limited community activity. Channel Pilot demonstrates strong current presence through fresh integration documentation, recurring recent mentions, and active community with updated changelogs. RevMatch sits in an awkward middle position, not established enough to be a default known giant, and not active enough to look like a rising option. Gemini mentions legacy tool for historical context, highlights Channel Pilot as a strong current option, and skips RevMatch for not fitting either pattern. Here's the concrete playbook RevMatch used to fix their AI mode visibility. Step 1 is about creating a clear, consistent entity AI models can confidently recognize. RevMatch chose the precise descriptor Partner Revenue Analytics for B2B SaaS and used this exact phrase everywhere, abandoning all variations. RevMatch standardized their core description across website hero, LinkedIn page, YouTube channel, slide decks, guest bios, directory listings, and review sites. RevMatch added structured data, including organization schema, product schema, and machine-readable about and pricing information to help the model merge scattered fragments into a single, well-defined entity. Step 2 focuses on engineering credible context-rich mentions where AI models actually trust the information. RevMatch stopped chasing random guest posts and focused on speaking at RevOps conferences, co-creating integration guides with partners, encouraging customer case studies, and appearing in third-party comparison pages. Not our analytics tool or a reporting platform we use, but specifically RevMatch Partner Revenue Analytics. These context-rich signals place RevMatch in the same semantic neighborhood as established tools, show independent actors understand them consistently, and create the corroboration pattern the model interprets as trustworthiness. Step 3 is about creating content. AI models can easily understand, trust, and quote. RevMatch rewrote core content with clear authoritative definitions, explicit step-by-step frameworks, transparent pros and cons, and honest comparisons without overselling. The goal is producing content the model can read, understand clearly, trust as accurate, and confidently quote in answers. Step 4 introduces new measurement approaches beyond traditional SEO rankings. RevMatch tracked how often their brand was named in AI overviews, mentioned in third-party articles, and cited in YouTube descriptions, podcast show notes, and conference materials. RevMatch monitored the frequency and freshness of new G2 reviews, new Capterra reviews, new integration documentation, and new customer case studies. Over months, even with stable traditional rankings, RevMatch saw increased model exposure, leading to more branded queries like RevMatch pricing and RevMatch versus competitor, genuine interest signals that traditional SEO doesn't capture. Let's synthesize what this all means for your brand. Traditional SEO asks which page has the keyword and enough backlinks to rank, while AI mode asks which brands are clearly real, consistently described, corroborated by independent sources, and genuinely useful right now. The real game requires clear positioning, consistent language everywhere, repeated independent corroboration, and fresh, grounded content matching model expectations. Once you build the proper foundation, you establish a clear entity, gain the model's trust through corroboration, become a brand the model can safely recommend, and generate consistent AI mode visibility. Real brand building with genuinely good products and strategic effort leads to sustainable AI mode success, while tactical shortcuts attempting to game the system will be detected and rejected. Stop optimizing for algorithms that rank pages. Start building a brand presence that AI models can trust, understand, and confidently reference.